Kyle, I don't get that vibe from your name.
I can see it. I'll give you that. I don't actually know any old Kyles. My mom made name me this. She's like, yeah, there were no Kyles, and all of a sudden there were so many. I know like 4 of them. I'm the best, of course, and the only one with the self-named moniker. They actually might kill this Abaddon here.
He's not looking too healthy, is he?
That was, you see, Juke FBZ canceled the auto attack real quick. I'm used to, I'm biased because this goes way back to my Han career. I played with Limp for almost 7 years, who is really just the best Tiny across multiple mobiles. Like, he is just a legend on the hero. You can pick in any patch, but outside of that, how does it work? Well, it works pretty well when you catch Hyde in the face.
Going on right now as they kill off Hyde. Meanwhile, Barry trying to hold Makoto still, but Makoto brings him down with that double damage. It's just going to be a straight up trade, so.
Now, so consider, he checks bottom room, would have taken it from Tiny, did take it with his life, and then give the free bottle charge. What does that do? Sets up free kill on Lance. All because of the bottle refill. Like, really well done there by Boom. That was like a multi-stage, multi-TP required movement, and they get a kill on the key enemy core.
Bada bing, bada boom. They're taking it down, and they're even going for more here, maybe. They're looking at this Abaddon. He's only level 3 on the Abaddon, so this is going to be a very easy kill. And Barry just watches from the side as his teammate gets murdered in the trees.
And you really need a kill on somebody important. I would argue even getting Kescute here is just not worth the room. But you just don't seem to have better options right now. Top lane, no ulti on Candyloon. He'll almost certainly die. They will find Kescute as a trade, it appears, down bottom. But, you know, this is... Wait, oh my god.
Jesus, FBZ. Madman. He's looking for the trade. He can't stick around for this, though, unfortunately. Won't be able to finish off Barry, so they will lose a Kescute.
But you look at Boom's heroes, they're getting more out of the map. And how do you stop this? You know, Makoto's just, like, casually farming a triple stack. 1,500 gold from Orchid. Then they're just, okay, wow. Yeah, they're dominant everywhere.
Again. It's really convincing so far.
Razor is level 10 with bots 10 minutes into the game.
Ugh.
And wow, that is nuts. They just gave him the tone too.
And here we go into the middle lane. There comes a Stampede to get D out of there. He's thinking of coming back in. They have got a couple of heroes around this mid, but not as many as Boom, as they now turn into the Tiny. They will throw down the Aphotic Shield to keep the Tiny alive as Hyde throws in the stun, but meanwhile in the back, they just take out Lance. A free kill pretty much with Dreamer Cell on the back there as that link is very successful. And now we're looking towards those squishy supports. That finger takes down Barry, and Mosen's going to go the same way as well as they just completely dominate. He then needs to get himself the Aghanims as well, I would imagine. Maybe he just goes straight in for BKB so that he can be a factor in these fights, but it just feels so underwhelming.
Yeah, it's a hard game.
Oh boy. That is not the hero they want to be dying right now, but they're not going to be given a choice. They take down Lance in the middle lane. Boom with the nice strike in. And meanwhile, FBZ, he's pushing this bottom tower as well. All by his lonesome, just a split push and Pango going to work.
Hey, be careful, Candyloon.
Ooh, yeah. Tier 2 tower feels like it's safe. It's called the safe lane, right? Well, not today. Makoto jumps in. There's the Orchid, even popping that illusion rune just to keep them safe under the tower and take down Candyloon. And now it's tier 2 tower being besieged. Barry, does he have wards though? No, does Mosen? Yeah, okay. They've got one observer, one sentry. I'm really hoping they put this obs in a really good place to just try and catch out some Boom heroes in the back. However, Boom, they seem to have predicted this one as they smoke themselves, and they will reveal. D tries to jump in immediately, trying to bring down the Pango. It's not quite enough, though. The FBZ survives, and a beautiful sleep comes in. Makoto finds a free jump onto the Shaman in the back. Barry will most certainly fall here, as down goes the Tiny as well. My goodness, what a response from Boom here, as they take down 3, maybe make it 4. He finally pops a Stampede just to get himself away, but Dreamercell's keeping up with him. He doesn't care. He's got a Yasha and a Toot to travel. He just keeps pace with the Stampede Centaur and gets them the 4th kill in this engagement. Yeah, Monkey is going for the Battle Fury Axe, so does want to be that big boy eventually. He's got his sights high, but unfortunately he's got his Battle Fury and he's not hitting creeps with it. That's not really what you want. Meanwhile, they will be able to find Hyde. They get the jump in with the Blink Dagger on the Tiny. Dreamer Cell could be in a little bit of trouble. The Hex is there, and Kescute missed the stomp as well. Oh, those wards, they're perfect. Dreamer Cell can't escape. He's gone. Inside the Wukongs, inside the wards, they bring him down. Baccaw indeed, says Barry. FBZ and Kescute doing something a little bit. Nah.
I think that was the first offensive stampede we saw used, and that's how it can function. You get that positional advantage. They caught the Lion without I mean, he got Hex off, I think, but died shortly after.
Oh, big zip in from Makoto, though. He's looking for the monkey in the bottom side of the map, and he's just going to find him solo kill for the Storm Spirit onto the enemy carry. The Battle Fury carry as well. He wants to be farming, and Makoto, well, he's got to pull off some fancy plays. Actually, he doesn't. He's got a haste. He can do what he wants. D was looking for the jump in, but Hyde finds him on high ground, throws down the stun, and Silence comes down to the Abaddon as well to stop him being woken up. They're going to try and get the Tiny. This is going to be kind of tricky, but actually Dreamer Cell comes in with the boots of travel from behind and manages to land off the static link. The toss away does break the link, but unfortunately they've got more than enough damage to get through D regardless. Now Cares cute with the body blocks holding back Muzan. Meanwhile, FPT gets on top of the Shaman, brings him down, and down goes the Abaddon as well. It's just hero after hero. Oh, man. Star take one, but boom, they just get revenge 5 times over.
Hey, it's what your awards cover. You've got this tier 1 top, you've got your own triangle. But I bet that Boom are going to look to make plays. In fact, they're sitting smoke in that area right now.
Already there, Lance is like, maybe I can take some ancients. Nope. Oh, good reactions. Very good reactions, in fact, as he gets himself away from Makoto. And now the TPs come in. Barry, though, he might be a little too far forward. Can Candyloon close in for the stun? He just can't catch Makoto as they bring down Barry. And now Rolling Thunder locks down the Centaur. Is there a way out of this one? Mosen will throw in the shield. It's enough to save him, though. Doesn't look like it. Does get off the Stampede. Now the Wukong's onto 2. This is pretty good. Can they finish the job, though? Yes, they can. Down goes 1. And Kezcute as well. Also going to drop. Okay. Start. They are defending this triangle. Hyde will fall as well. That's 3 heroes dead on the side of Boom.
Oh, they get a scan off.
Yeah, they know what Star are trying to do. You know, they're just farming on the monkey and then positioning these heroes in defensive positions. You know, either they'll tank the gank or they'll be able to find the turnaround. They are going onto the Centaur, but actually they're not. They're poking the Centaur, but really they're going for Barry on the side. Dreamer Cell and Makoto, they find the real target, and now they can all come back around. Unfortunately, you can have all the blade mails and shit best as you like, but Boom's still just going to surround him and bring down that Centaur.
Unfortunately, that finger got off just before Hyde had clicked up to level 12, so it's 160-second cooldown instead of 100. Well done by Lance just to get the hell out of dodge. He's only 400 gold away from Axe. The damage output from Oh, we missed the tree. What?
Oh, what? And now the fish jumps to the next tree. That's Dota's a weird game sometimes.
Lance playing with fire there. Unfortunate, but Makoto, man, this kid is on fire right now.
13,000 gold on this storm at 24 minutes. That is a terrifying prospect. Barry, D, Candyloon all setting up to try and find something here. FPC is going to pop the smoke, but actually it's D who jumps away. They bail on this plan completely, and they will leave Barry for dead. The poor guy, and Zip comes in from Makoto. You're absolutely right, but he does get stunned up. However, Candyloon thinks they're going for this one, but he is mistaken. Electric Vortex keeping in place throughout the entirety of the Stampede, along with the Rolling Thunder. They control him up beautifully, bring him down. Meanwhile, Mosen on the run as FBZ gives him the whip, and well, there comes the borrowed time to buy him a little bit more time here. As FBZ with the roll up, Dreamer Cell, he's just onto the high ground. He doesn't care. Will not back out, so it is just going to be 2 kills as Boom chase him across the map, force them back into their base. Is there anything Star can do about this now?
They're thinking about it, but Makoto, he has too much regen.
Well, there goes a Lion, but it's going to be a Lion for a Tiny, which in my books doesn't really work. Oh, I say that. Mosen trying to save him along with the ultimate from the Monkey King. It's just not enough, though. He still goes down, and boom, they are successful.
Just not really a Roche-taking lineup. And right now they're having a lot of success killing enemy heroes. 27-9 after all, averaging just over 1 kill per minute.
Dreamer Cell's invis here. He's kind of just watching. I mean, he could kill Barry if he wants to. Yeah, he's gonna. He just goes straight onto him. Doesn't pop the BKB though. And now he gets shackled up. But unfortunately, the Monkey King's also being controlled up by Hyde at the same time. So Barry will go down regardless. Dreamer Cell's still popping the BKB though. Maybe a little unnecessary there, but it is what it is. It's not a huge deal. For now, at least. They're still chasing this Monkey. Monkey desperately trying to get away. Even, unfortunately, gets down, but Makoto's on top of him, and there comes a finger from Hyde from the high ground to finish the job. Lance is in the grave. Yeah, it's going down pretty quickly. There is no response from Star here whatsoever. They just have to accept this and move on. What could Star be doing differently, then, to not be in this position?
Yeah, but what options do you have? That's the concern. Look how fast they went around that. Just immediate swarming towards this bottom lane. If they find Lance... Oh, how'd that stun
That's
miss?
insane, yeah. Lance, oh no, they've got the silence out onto him. No BKB available on this Monkey King, so he is quite literally dead. Finger comes in, and Lance goes down.
Meanwhile, Dream Cell, he's just doing it himself.
Alright, fair enough. They will get Cute. A TP out from the Tiny, utilizing the Ghost Scepter to stop the damage coming through. Candy Loon's now on the run, and Storm come flying in from the sidelines here, but the Blade is not doing much. He just gets up the high ground and survives. Meanwhile, Merzen, he is yielded through the duration, though. Big stun coming in from Sentinel, but no, he's bounced back by the Rolling Thunder, so he's just going to straight up die as well. 2 Euros dead on the side of Star once more. I mean, it's just this tale we've been seeing throughout the entire game.
You look at Storm, Razor. If Storm has mana, there's more damage coming. Razor, with all these items, is going to be constantly a threat. Centaur Tiny, they use their spells, and then their heroes just kind of sit there for 15 seconds.
Makoto under the tier 4s. My goodness. This man has no chill. He brings him down. There is no safety from the Storm right now.
They gotta run the bait, okay? 1 rack's down. No big deal. Still not over. This smoke, however, might be the dagger to the heart, because they're just gonna go in. Here they come.
Candy Loon, he's trying to be the smoke popper, but Makoto doesn't care. He's just going to jump into the middle of 3 heroes and bring down Barry. Like, this Storm, he's like, you pick Shaman's counter me? No, son.
Yeah.
No.
This relationship definitely goes both ways. Shaman has absolutely no defense against that, and it's constantly. Makoto sees him, he goes in, and that's just that. Buyback. Yeah.
Nice stun out onto the Storm. Unfortunately, this is an Aegis Storm, and meanwhile, the Tiny's just being bullied in the middle of all these heroes. He is gone. Mosen's going to be the next target. Burrow time pop from him as the Centaur's controlled up. They'll force them back into the fountain and continue hammering away at these barracks, and they're just going to call it. They don't even want to try and take the damn fight. They are done with this game as Boom will move forwards in the tournament, and unfortunately, Star will be knocked down.
Yeah, I mean, this was a shellacking, Nomad. I mean, the Boom guys,